Hey Divas, welcome and welcome back. It's your girl Keisha here with another video, and today, girl, we are going to close out the first week of December and see how I ended that week. So if you like sinking funds, cash stuffing, savings, challenges, planning, any and all things that have to do with your money, girl, then don't move. Yeah, Diva. So, girl, I have been extremely busy over the past few days in a good way. If you would have seen my last video, my 2024 savings challenges, I also uploaded a video on TikTok, and girl, that video went like through the roof. Okay, I'll put a clip right here. And I sold out in one day. I posted the video probably Saturday night at 7 p.m. Today's Monday. And I was sold out the next morning. I mean, I had so many comments, so many likes. I'm just so grateful to that. So this is the savings challenge book I'm talking about. So if you did see my previous video, I'll be sure to link it. I did say I was going to upload all these things in my Etsy shop, but Sunday, everything was just so crazy with me trying to make sure I had everything I needed to fulfill these orders. Nonetheless, please be patient with me. This is on the Etsy shop as of right now. And the other savings challenges, I will try to get to them today. But if you want to order them, please feel free to go to TikTok. If you do have TikTok, because my TikTok shop, I have all of the items listed there. If you want to do it there, because it's much easier to upload items on TikTok shop than it is on Etsy. So I will go ahead and try to get the rest of those savings challenges updated on Etsy tonight. So what we're going to do here today, girl, we're going to just go ahead and close out the first week of December. How it looks for me is what we did was we budgeted for that week. So now that the transactions actually hit my account, as you can see right here, I'm going to come back in, fill in the actual amounts. And then on this last page of the month is the weekly check-in. I'm going to go ahead and write all my categories: groceries, food, eating out, pretty much all the categories that I have here with a few other additions. And then I'm just going to write how much I've spent in each category for the week. All right. So one thing I did not do, which I'm going to do, is I'm going to highlight the expenses. I do use the highlighter method. So what that means is just that, look at this one. Was it sitting here? Oh, must have lost the top. So what that means, each category has its own color. Color coordinating your expenses is very easy to just draw your eye to the particular expense, the particular transaction. It just makes it easier for me to have when I add everything up. So I'm probably just going to do everything and just do a voiceover and walk you guys through what I'm doing, because I want to get this done and prepare myself for the second week in December. So let's get to it. All right, girl. So there are 3 steps that I use when I'm closing out my weekly budget. The first is the highlighter method. So I'm going in and highlighting all of the transactions in the similar category. So all the income, all the debt payments, all the subscriptions, all of the things. And you'll see why highlighting them will make it easier for me in the final step. Next, I'm going back and I'm filling in the actual amounts in my columns, because when we budget, we're just doing projections, and then the actual is the actual amount you receive. So the actual income, the actual amount of the bill. When I'm first doing my budget, I use round numbers just to make it easier on me. So this is the point when I'm putting in $29.99. Like, I'm being very exact with the amount that the transaction actually is. So I'm just like to check off just to make sure that I'm accounting for all these transactions on my main budget. So now here I'm just doing some math on some categories like groceries, all my grocery transactions, all my eating out transactions. Again, that's why the highlighter method is easier, because it's just quicker for me to identify those similar transactions. The final step is the weekly check-in. So here is the last page you get in the monthly workbook, and it has all the categories, and then I'm just adding up all the transactions in that particular category. Again, going back to the highlighter method, it's easy for me to see colors that are similar, and just writing down on that last worksheet how much I've spent. Because at the end of the month, I'll be able just to tally up week 1 through 4 or week 1 through 5, and it'll tell me what I spent in that category. So this week I spent $7,976. Well, that's it, Diva. Week 1 is in the books. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. See you in the next one. Later.